What are you doing, bro? What's up, guys? Welcome to the video and happy Wednesday. I just got home from work. I came home to a package from Jake.P Performance. Shout out to them because I ordered this on Friday and it's already here Wednesday. So they shipped it right as I placed the order and they got it through the weekend. So shout out to them. I ordered some springs and mud flaps for the RS. I won't be installing them tonight or the day after because I have to work. And it's going to be a pretty long procedure for me because I don't have a shop. But what we're going to do right now is we're going to unbox them. And then from there, the next time you see me, it'll be a different day. We're going to start the install. But for now, let's dive into them. Alrighty, guys. So while I'm unboxing this, I'm going to talk about what I'm getting and why I got it. If you guys keep up with my social media, you know that I have a rear main seal leak. And I know you're like, oh my God, you're being neglectful. I'm not. I'm getting it situated with Ford here locally. But for now, I'm going to do the one thing that I think every Focus needs. I think the one thing I hate about the Focus is the stock suspension. Not in terms of ride, like the ride feel, but in terms of looks. I think every Focus looks like this to me. And in my Focus ST rear sway bar installation video on Instagram, I talk about how it kind of looks like an egg. So this is going to help that a little bit. I'm not going to the point where it's like cambered. I'm just going to drop it a couple inches. But these Whiteline ones, I saw a couple of people like put them on their RSs on YouTube. And I just like how it's a spring. And I know that these RSs have like some crazy computerized adjustable dampening systems that I don't want to get coilovers because I can ruin everything. But yes, just open it. Enough talking. You ever feel like it's like Christmas in February? Let's go. Hello. Wow. So here's the mud flaps by Rally Armor. I actually have an all-wheel drive car, so this is justifiable. A lot of people hate these, and I know my buddy Franklin doesn't like them, but honestly, I don't care. I think they look sick on a hatchback. I don't rally the car. Heck, I can barely drive without it leaking, but I think that looks sick. But here is the... This is the Whiteline lowering springs. I went with Whiteline because I did their rear sway bar and I was going to go full setup on the Focus ST, but then I traded the car in. I'm actually going to look into it. Whiteline, if you see this, let me know. But I have a rear sway bar I was trying to sell, but I've heard they're compatible with the RS. I know the RS has a rear differential compared to the ST, but hey, who knows? I might throw it on there while we're installing these, but we'll find out on Saturday or Sunday, depending on when I decide to do that. But I'll see you in the next clip in a couple days. Alright, guys, so it is now Saturday, a couple days after I got the package. I'm actually on my way to Harbor Freight to get the spring compressor tool. If you're ever going to switch out your springs or go lowering springs, you need a tool for it. You can actually rent them at AutoZone or O'Reilly's, but I'm just going to buy one. They have them for like 40 bucks. It's not too bad. But yeah, do it right. Don't use zip ties. I've seen the memes where it's like a ticking time bomb. But we're going to go do this. We're going to go to Harbor Freight, and we're going to pick up the right tool. So I'll see you there. Alright, guys, so I'm on my way to Harbor Freight. Fun fact, my town, which I live, they just started cracking down on cars with loud exhausts, which sucks because I just got this car and I don't think it has cat. I think it has a resonator and maybe one cat, but this thing's kind of loud, so I gotta drive real slow because I'm not trying to get a ticket. I don't know if I'll switch it up down the road, but yeah, I mean, to Californians, if you're watching this and you're in California, dude, it sucks. I'm sorry that you guys have to go through these EPA laws, emissions, and all that crap. Like, I'm glad we don't have it that strict, but I'm honestly nervous for how it is. I mean, we talk about it in Street Heritage's podcast about how people who do dumb things ruin it for the rest of us. We're kind of witnessing that here in our town. We're getting a lot of cars out street racing late night doing dumb things. It's like, be responsible. Don't be dumb in terms of, like, you can kill somebody with these automotive things, you know? So yeah, it makes me nervous, but yeah, I thought I'd throw that out there. It's kind of crazy. Comment down below if your town's pretty strict on exhaust notes and all that stuff, but we'll keep driving. Copyright. Here we are, all reliable. Yeah, I think if Harbor Freight decided to do their own tool truck, I think a lot of these Snap-on guys would probably go out of business. I mean, let's be honest, they have some really good deals, really good rates. And honestly, I don't do this for a career, so I don't really have an actual like premise on this. But yeah, I think they do pretty good stuff. I don't know, for what it is. There she is. Ooh, just imagine if I fall, it'd be hilarious. All right, let's see if we can go find this tool. There she is. I'm gonna go with the cheapest one. Hopefully they don't explode on me. I mean, I don't know. I rock their tools typically, but
I like a fancier one. I don't know if I want to go with that one. Probably just gonna go the cheapest route. See, now the problem now is that, you know, when you walk into Harbor Freight, this is like Disney World. But yeah, look at these huge boxes, man. Can't beat those rates. And if you're not doing this as a career, I mean, what more do you need to spend? It's not too bad. It's tempting. It's quite tempting. I gotta get out of here. Alrighty, so we're finally going home, but yeah, this is a dangerous place to be at if you're not trying to spend money, because then you're like, ooh, look at this. Look at this guy. This is pretty cool. I actually think I know them. No, I don't. I don't know. Maybe I do. But unfortunately, springs won't get you there. That will probably either be like hardcore coilovers, static, or bags. But this is a clean ride. Shout out to whoever's Lexus this is. All right, we gotta go home. We gotta go home. We're getting distracted. We gotta work on this thing. All right, guys, so we're back in the garage. We got everything ready. Christmas came early. Shout out to Whiteline. Shout out to Rally Armor. Shout out to JST Performance for getting the parts I need quickly. I'm actually going to try to, reinstall this sway bar that I have for the Focus ST. I only drove that on for a week when I installed it until I traded it in for this car. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and get started on this. I'm not here to rush the progress. Again, I'm here to just kind of go at my own pace. So my garage, well, it's currently raining, and when I say it's raining, I mean it is pouring outside. So right now I'm gonna get some thumbnail pictures for this video, and we're gonna dive into it. My garage, there's a meme in my personal life that it likes to flood. So I'm not running on limited time. I have a drain in the middle of it, so if I just park the car backwards and push it far back enough, we're gonna be able to, you know, have enough room and stay dry. So yeah. Alrighty, guys. So why do I want to lower a car that comes out of the factory with tuned suspension? Well, there's two reasons: one visual, one practical. So the visual aspect of it, I think all hatchbacks look like eggs, but there's something about the Focuses where they kind of look like this. If this is the front, this is the rear. To me, they kind of slant down. Hopefully, with the springs, I'll lower the wheel gap overall and hopefully get rid of that so it sits more flush. The practical reason is that in the Focus scene, or the RS scene specifically, there's a thing called pogo, and these cars, while you're driving on the highway, they have quite the ride. It feels
thank
like I'm galloping, right? So with that all being said, hopefully that eliminates that just a tad bit. Whiteline does a really good job of just overall chassis and any sort of like suspension work. So I went with them. A lot of good stuff I've seen on the forums. But yeah, hopefully we can eliminate the pogo, and two, hopefully it just makes the car look a little better. Now, as why did I get, you know, the mud flaps? My other car had them, and I know it's a front wheel drive car, and I know this one's all wheel. I'm not going to rally the car. I'm not going to track the car. I just think they look cool. Hate me for it. I don't care, but I think they look sick. So hopefully it gives it a more aggressive look, but let's just dive into it too. All right, guys, so I got the car jacked up from the rear. I'm going to start tearing into it. Cool thing is I just added this into my garage. I don't have any electric compact or air impact tools, so I got one of these. I detail cars on the side, so this is kind of a huge clutch for air tools. But if you have a garage and you're blessed with one, definitely get yourself one of these and save the hassle, save the time. If you see that old reel, that's going to be for sprinkler blowouts, but so we have the wheels off. We're going to go ahead and just kind of dig into it. Yeah, one step at a time, I guess. Works. I also brought Tizzy the Rizzy Rat. She actually brought some fine liqueur, some burr. We're going to dive into this. I don't know what I'm doing. No, I'm just kidding. I think it's very similar to the ST. We're almost off. We just got to get to the tie rods, which I actually, because they take Allen keys when you're spinning this bolt. Again, this isn't a how-to video, by the way. You got the nut, then you got to actually stick one of those Allen key things. And I bought a whole set that fits on a socket instead of one of those long Allen key thingies. So, or hex set. I don't know. I'm not an actual technician. We ball though. Okay, so the rear sway bar, after doing some further research before I tore it off, it looks like it fits, but even if the measurements are slightly off, it can mess up your alignment. So honestly, I'm just gonna put everything back together. We're gonna start the springs. Yeah. Here they are. Wow. Here they are. We got these are actually kind of cool. They match the sway bar that doesn't fit, unfortunately, but yeah, let's get these rear ones in. These are a lot easier than the fronts. So, oh, look at that. I got a little sketchbook. Oh, it has a tuning guide. That's a lot of words I'm not reading. Next clip. Guys, it is so easy to get the rears out. But yeah, I got this part down. We're about to take this whole spring out. As you guys can see, it's going to be kind of a pain. No, look at that. Here we are. Should I run no springs? Just camera it. Cool. But yeah, we'll keep rolling with it. Alrighty, guys. So I didn't film this, but I went and got some dinner. I'm eating some chicken with the wife and everybody. I totally forgot to update. So I ate some dinner based on the last clip. And here we are. This one's done. We're doing the rear. Whoa. Whoa. These guys are here. Sit down. He brought strawberries too. Bussin'.
Stock RS wanted suspension back.
Oh, I forgot the grommet. I'm just kidding. I'm not putting those on. Alrighty, so we got one on. We're getting the other side on, then we're gonna be done with the rear. I'm gonna move to the front. We got the homie getting the clips out because he has long nails. And
We're gonna be done with your rear soon.
Thanks. Alrighty, guys, so we got the mud flaps and we have the rear springs in. We're gonna drop it. We're gonna check because if I have to disassemble this, it's gonna suck major balls. But yeah, it's looking good. Pretty hyped on it. Just gonna buzz these ones on. We're gonna lower here and we'll show you what it looks like after. Or maybe we'll just wait till the whole thing's done.
No, that's low.
Damn! So based on the other clip that I showed you guys, I had 3 fingers worth. This is now
Where?
about 2. 2 good fingers worth.
Where do you have the 3 fingers at, bro?
Get this guy. This is sick. Alright, guys, so this isn't even the final product. We're gonna go ahead and just keep, it's gonna probably settle a little more. It's gonna take a couple drives. I could just sit on the trunk and just, but I probably won't. So we're gonna move it around the block and we're gonna bring it in forward. And we're gonna take shots because this dude's birthday was here and he can't stop giggling like a baby.
She's not around, dude.
Dude, this is insane.
Hello, games on your phone.
The next day.
Guys, it is now day 3 of this installation. As you guys know, based on when I got the package, I was going to spread this out because I had work yesterday, and I'm honestly lucky I have Tuesday off. I was supposed to be working, but somebody needed to cover. So that gives me time to hopefully get the front done, and we're done with the installation. The rear is all finished out based on the last clip. It's sitting so much better. It doesn't have that awkward angle anymore, which is great. Mud flaps are on. The fronts are going to be a little more complicated because this is where the strut and the coil, you know, they're intertwined. So that's where this tool comes in, where I bought earlier within the week. So hopefully it goes well. I'm a little nervous, but again, I'm not a professional, meaning that I'm going to take my time. I know that a lot of people can get this done in like an hour. This will probably take me the rest of the afternoon. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't want to snap a ball. Again, at the end of the day, I am not a professional. My goal is to learn so I can eventually do more cooler things. But I mean, just working on your own car is always fun. So let's get started. Oh, you know, we got to stay energized. This is not a sponsored video, by the way, but I guess. All right, let's do this, guys. Alright, guys, so we got the car jacked up in the front. We're gonna go ahead and start disassembling the strut assemblies and all the fun stuff. So yeah, wish me luck. Alrighty, guys, you gotta come check this out. So when I first bought the car, the one thing I noticed, I did an oil change myself on it because whenever I buy a new car, I don't care if it says it's done, I like to do it myself so I can see it. The drain plug was loose. I noticed that whenever I'm taking off the tires, dude, I don't know what they torqued them to, but they are torqued. I got this one off. This one came off all right because I've taken this wheel off already. I think I've taken all the wheels off except for this side, and this bolt is not moving. Shout out to Bud. I'm going to call him out. Bud, Clary, and Auburn. What the hell are you guys doing? This is ridiculous. I don't care if you come at me. This is stupid. Train your techs better. Now I'm stuck dealing with your BS, man. It's ridiculous. But we're going to get this off eventually. Holy crap. Yes, my wife had an appointment, so I was watching the kids, but I called in support. How are you feeling after the night where Franklin and you guys were just throwing down some drinks? You felt fine.
I was fine. Honestly, once I left his house, I don't remember anything. But while I was at the establishment, it was fine.
It was cool. It was cool. So he's gonna help me tear apart into the suspension. So I haven't done anything. Oh, this is taking too long, but it's okay.
All right, so that's out. Having a friend is so nice. Guys, go make friends in the car scene. I just invite him over because he's good at what he does. Oh, I just squeezed my hand. Alrighty. It's a boy.
Alrighty, guys.
On to the next.
Guys, so this is the first time I'm ever using a spring compressor. I'm honestly terrified. We have a live BOMB in the garage now. Hopefully it does not explode when we start loosening things up, but we are so close to getting the first freaking strut done.
Let me take off this top nut.
Hey guys, update. I don't have a tool to get the top nut off for the strut. I don't have a 90-degree angle for this one, so I kept slipping. I saw some guy on YouTube angle grind a socket, so we're kind of making like a ghetto O2 sensor. But shout out to this guy, J&M Superior Structures. He is licensed.
What's up, guys?
He actually bought that tool set, the strut or the compressor. So shout out to him. But yeah, we're like brothers, dude.
This guy's a maniac right here.
We're like brothers.
we are Mario Bros / firefighter.
I call being Luigi since I'm wearing green.
Shield.
So we got the nut off. Nothing's exploded. So we're just gonna take this apart, assemble the new spring on it. So we are alive. Now it's time to put the new one on there. Yada yada yada. At this point, I'm just gonna show you guys what it looks like after I'm all done. I'm gonna add the mud flaps too. Guys, I have my buddy here, Jose. We've been baristas for how many years now? Good amount of years. I already got this out, and I did it by myself, so I'm pretty hyped on that. Almost done. I promise I'm going to show you the end result here soon. Alrighty, guys, it is now 10:30. Still working at it. I'm doing the other side a lot faster because I now know what I'm doing. Come check out this part. Earlier, I said we made a tool. This is the tool we made. It's like an O2 sensor. We actually grinded this down because I don't have a 90-degree wrench socket here. But this stuff came in clutch to breaking that bolt loose, so now I'm just loosening this up, and hopefully it does not explode. Gotta be careful with this wire, because this wire is a pain in the butt. You don't want any check engine lights, nothing, or any sort of ABS, or any suspension light. Drive mode unavailable. Alright, here we go. Hey, we are alive and we are well. So now I'm just gonna take this stuff off, and we're gonna roll the punches, yo. See you in the next clip. We're just finishing up here. We're gonna torque the lug nuts, and then we're gonna fully drop it. We're gonna watch it, see how low it sits. Again, we'll have to adjust after I drive it a couple days. Well, we're finally done. I did this, and I'm surprised that I did this because I'm not the smartest person in the world. But hey, you learn something new every day. Shout out to that. But let's torque these, and yeah, let's do it. Alrighty, guys, here we go. Dang. All right. Well, we were leaning on one side, so let's come over here. Oh. Well, all right. Sorry. So, these are going to take time to settle. Tomorrow, I will do a full run around of the car in the daylight. It's like nighttime out here. Dang, dude, she's sitting low now. Holy cannoli. So I think we had a 2-inch wheel gap here. Again, this is going to determine, but this is going to kind of tuck on inside. Got the mud flaps on it, and it just looks so... Oh, dude, I'm so excited to be lowered again. Alrighty, guys. Well, I'm going to show a little montage tomorrow. Thank you for tuning into this video. Sorry it was a long one. I got a job. You want to pay me? My girlfriend... No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, guys, tune in for the next one. Whiteline, again, thank you so much. Rally Armor, thank you so much. And JST, you guys keep keeping on. But we'll catch you in the next video, guys.